Is that coming from a woman or a man?
That question was asked by a female, yes.
Okay, and so that's a generalization, which is not necessarily truth. Let's start there.
Is she sexist? That's a very important question.
She's not
Is
here
this
to
coming from a
answer.
sexist place? Is she a feminist? Possibly. I don't know.
Let's make this more specific. It might be easier, innit? What do you want
That's better.
as a man?
Okay,
That's better.
because we can't speak on all men.
Exactly.
And
What do
Going
we
on.
want as a man from women?
This could go anywhere.
yeah, it could go everywhere. Depends what you're talking about. In a relationship, right?
Yeah.
In an intimate kind of relationship. Okay.
There's levels, isn't it?
Yeah, there is different levels. I
No,
think
we're paying around this.
no, because I'm trying to
spectrum,
think like
No,
there's
a lot.
so many depths to it.
Yeah.
So you, on a surface level, you could just want sex and no moaning, basically. That's what you could want on a surface level. As I've got older,
That's where I didn't want to go.
No.
Yeah, no,
That's
go,
the-
go,
that's what a
go.
lot of guys
Yeah,
say.
Yeah,
you know, if you can have sex and companionship and no moaning, you're not going to get that. So, for me, I like someone who I can speak about the future with, who I can bounce off of energy wise. So someone who's actually interested in growth of not only us as in a relationship, but the growth of our community. I find that so attractive. Who cares about people? Who cares about children? Who cares about the future?
What basically? Why are you never satisfied?
Yeah, you.
But because it's not about. So it's not about men. It's about the individual. So the woman could be in the same place. The individual could not be satisfied because there's something in themselves that they're trying to find a need. They're trying to fill a need that they haven't met for themselves in someone else. And so of course you're not going to be satisfied because you haven't met that need for yourself. So, and I find that a lot of people are they find a partner or a companion and they're trying to get them to fill a need for them. That doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? That's a gap filler. All you need is someone to be complement what you're already whole, and then this person that comes is a bonus, it's a benefit. But if they leave, they're not leaving with anything. Does that make sense? And so for the person to say that they're never satisfied, it doesn't sound like it's the men that's the problem.
Well,
That's key.
well, you want to?
Nah, you got.
Well. No, do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you know what it is? Again, I'll speak personally for me. I'm quite a laid back person, and I think that. What's the question? What do we want?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want in a woman? Or
Right.
why are you never satisfied?
Right, so this is what I mean. Because I'm laid back, I feel that I couldn't sit here and tell you what I want in a woman because each woman is different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's about meeting a person, and then that individual person, you build your own expectations based on that individual person.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? So I don't think I can say I want someone that does this, 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 because all you're doing is you get with someone and force your perception or your ways of life on that person, and that's not really my philosophy. My philosophy is I like you for who you are. Does that make sense? I like you for who you are, and I'm not holding you here. And if we're together because we want to be here, not because we're dependent on each other.
Yeah.
So because of that, I can't tell you what I want generally is based on the person that is presented in front of me. Do you get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Why are men never satisfied? There could be many different answers for that, right? So many different answers. You could be young, in a relationship young, so you're aging. You could be never satisfied because you're always maturing in a good way. So really, whoever you're with needs to mature with you in order to keep up, 'cause you should be leveling up together. Therefore, you would be able to keep each other happy or whatever. So there's I think it would be quite hard. I would never say I'm not happy. So, you know, I can't really say men are never happy. I don't know.
Is it satisfied? Happy and satisfied.
Well, satisfied. Well, it depends how you define satisfied, really. Like
you said something about expectations, so I think there's an element of
people not
go
meeting
into
your expectations.
Yeah, expectations, and that works both sides. It's not a man thing.
Yeah, but remember, I don't believe in expectations.
Yeah, that's me.
So if I don't believe in expectations, I can't really answer that question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that when you throw the word expectations in there for a lot of relationships, that's the problem. It's because you've created an expectation which is something that someone might not be able to live up to, and then you're like, well, they didn't live up to it, and then you sabotage the situation. So when you're saying expectation, I think that is probably a big one.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Question said from a woman, but I mean,
This is laughing. It's playing out.
What I want, what I want from a woman is what the person that I'm with gives me. Bang.
that was like a stay safe
I was waiting
answer.
for him to say.
He's drunk, isn't he? He's drunk.
Bang.
I was waiting for nothing.
No, listen. That is my answer.
I'll stay by
Sticking
that.
with it.
And why are men never satisfied?
Why are men never satisfied? I think that's rubbish, man. I think a key part to that is a lot of men don't know themselves. Like, they don't know who they really are. A lot of men don't challenge themselves and like a lot of men don't see the flaws in how they think and feel and stuff. A lot of men are just comfortable with how they see things. Like, there is no wrong in what they see and how they feel and stuff. I think that it's like I think it's just a knowing thing, and a lot of men just don't know. And if you don't know, then you can't change, or like, especially if you think that you're not wrong, or if you think that, you know, your feelings are just set, then what's there to really change? But yeah.
And if you don't know, now
you
you know.
Brother.
If you don't know, now you know, innit? But yeah, man, that's me.